happy we're facing a problem. You love me no longer, I know, and maybe there is nothing that I can do to make you do. Mama tells me I shouldn't bother, that I ought just to stick to another man, a man who surely deserves me, but I think you do. So I cry and I pray and I beg for you to love me, say that you love me, fool me, go on and fool me, love me, pretend that you love me, lead me, say that you need me. Oh, so I cry and I begged for you to love me, say that you love me, lead me, say that you need me. I can't care about anything but you. Desperately pondered, spent my nights awake, and I wonder what I could have done in another way to make you stay. Reason will not reach a solution. I will end up lost in confusion. I don't care if you really care, as long as you don't go. So I cry and I pray and I beg for you to love me, say that you love me, fool me, go on and fool me, love me, pretend that you love me, lead me, say that you need me. Oh, so I cry and I begged for you to love me, say that you love me, lead me, say that you need me. I can't care about anything but you.
Thank you so much. It's really an honor to be here at TEDx Tampa Bay. We are La Lucha, and we're from right here in the Tampa Bay area. That was, of course, a really popular jazz standard by the 90s pop band, the Cardigans. And what we do is we create something that is bigger than ourselves. La Lucha started about 7 years ago when we met in college, and soon after we met, we realized we had a lot in common. On bass is Alejandro Arenas. He was born and raised in Colombia, and he grew up playing in heavy metal bands. In 2001, he came to the United States with his parents, leaving everything behind to start a new life. On piano is Dr. John Clarence O'Leary III, and he is from the Yucatan Peninsula, and he actually grew up playing classical tuba, not in heavy metal bands, into his mid-20s. And in 1998, he came to the US with his mother to also start a new life. Our singer, Jun Bustamante, with her influences being born in Japan and raised in Venezuela, she's an incredible multi-instrumentalist, and including a wonderful vocalist and composer. I'm Mark Feinman. I actually grew up playing in punk rock bands, and I am from exotic Clearwater, Florida. So La Lucha translates from Spanish as the fight or the struggle. And although it sometimes has negative connotations, to us this name serves as a positive reminder that you have to work hard to achieve your goals and that nothing worthwhile comes easy or free. As young musicians in today's musical society, we often find there are a plethora of struggles, including how to reach an audience while still creating music with artistic integrity.
La Lucha not only represents the collection of these people, but also our own experiences and struggles, as well as our musical influences. And we truly try to create music that transcends genres and classifications, and we think of it as live art that just continues to breathe and evolve with our commitment to it. Part of the way we try to achieve that is through improvisation. We truly believe that improvisation is the highest form of self-expression, because you have to make a choice that's unique to that moment, unique to the configuration of people, unique to that place. So right now, you know, when we improvise, it's unique to this the way it's going to sound here and now, and it's never going to be exactly the same. And the way we try to make that work is through communication between our bandmates. Because when you're taking risks, it's very, very important to have somebody you trust to help you through that. You know, that applies for anything else in life where you're trying to build a relationship in order to create something bigger than yourself. And we find that jazz, even though we try not to adhere to genres, jazz is really a perfect vehicle for that because of its improvisational nature. So, you know, we get to make choices on the spot and really interpret the music the way we feel it, like we did with that song we just played. Another example of what we do in jazz is pay tribute to the tradition. So the next song we're going to play is called The Way You Look Tonight, but we're going to play it La Lucha style.
Someday, when I'm awfully low, when the world is cold, I will feel a glow just thinking of you and the way you look tonight. Yes, you're lovely, with your smile so warm and your cheeks so soft. There is nothing for me but to love you and the way you look tonight. With each word, your tenderness grows, tearing my fear apart. And that laugh that wrinkles your nose touches my foolish heart. Lovely, and change. Keep that breathless charm. Won't you please arrange it? 'Cause I love you just the way you look tonight.
So the theme of this conference is, this is big. And one thing that is big for La Lucha is collaboration. And so not only do we like to collaborate with other musicians, but we also collaborate with artists of different media. And we've been very lucky to have the opportunity to have done so. And so we've collaborated with modern dance choreographers, with tap dancers, poets, painters, photographers. In fact, the cover of our latest album was the result of a collaboration with a photographer in Mexico whose name is also John O'Leary. And, but we've also collaborated with theater companies, graphic designers, and nonprofit organizations. And one of our first collaborations was with the Al Downing Tampa Bay Jazz Association and Creative Clay. And Creative Clay is an organization that is dedicated to providing arts education and support to artists who have emotional, physical, and developmental disabilities. And so during the show, one of Creative Clay's artists was inspired, and they decided to paint a portrait of La Lucha while we were playing. And this portrait was given to us as a gift afterwards. Now this was a turning point for us, because it made us realize the great potential that we can unlock through collaborations.
And on that same subject, collaboration is something that we all view as an essential to the growth of any musician. Not only challenges us to push our boundaries, but it also forces us to approach the music differently according to each project and each partnership that we take on. A good example of that is when we were asked by a theater company to do our own rendition of the Rocky Horror Show. Basically, we had to take a rock classic and dissect it and then reinterpret it into our jazz interpretation of, while keeping it recognizable to the listener's ears. That project, along with many other projects we've had in the past and some that we currently have, all present their challenges, and we look forward to those challenges because we know that they make us grow, they make us a better musician in the long run. And speaking of collaborations, I'd like to invite a wonderful woman, a poet, an artist, who has partnered with us on our last album. She wrote a piece for La Lucha, and you'll find her featured on the liner notes of our last album. Please welcome Gloria Munoz.
La Lucha is a pulse that quickens swiftly down a sparkling landslide. The struggle that runs in the veins of survivors and in the blue veins of the earth. The long face of hunger, of necessity. The song of a girl sick with love, sick with disaster, with a flock of birds beating in her chest. The matchstick dreams that flutter in newspaper curtains while children sleep soundly in cardboard homes. The plight of the migrant workers' cracked hands. The mother machine who works to fill her child, drop by drop, thread by thread, song by song. La Lucha is an eruption from the murmuring masses whose stories go untold. La Lucha is you.
There be ways to reveal in a phrase how I feel. Have you ever heard two turtle doves, Bill and Coo, when they love? That's the kind of magic music we make with our lips when we kiss. And there's a weepy old willow, he really knows how to cry. That's how I cry in my pillow if you should tell me farewell and goodbye. Oh, lullaby of birdland, whisper low, kiss me sweet, and we'll go flying high in birdland, high in the sky up above. Oh, we're in love. That's what I always hear when you sigh. Never in my woodland could there be ways to reveal in a phrase how I feel. Have you ever heard two turtle doves, Bill and Coo, should tell me